Good afternoon, everybody. Today I want to talk about avoiding a tax audit in China. Now, receiving a visit from the tax authorities is never a pleasant surprise, especially in a place like China. And all I can say is that prevention is really the best form of protection. There are four scenarios that can lead to a tax audit. Scenario one is getting reported to the tax authorities. Now, the issue in China is that you can develop relationships with absolutely anybody: business partners, employees, shareholders, clients, all this whole group of people. If they're unhappy, if they're disgruntled, if they feel like they are minorities in the big picture of what you're looking, or just very simply they become delinquents, then they can go off and report you to the tax authorities with actually no basis. As soon as the tax authorities have received this form of denouncement, they are required to do an investigation on you, and they will go in depth and do an audit on your financials and on your tax situation. Scenario two is red flags in your financial reports. Now, financial reports in China make up tax reports, financial reports, management reports, Fapiao information, Social Security filings for employees, customs clearance, business registrations, etc. Now, ultimately, if this data is not reconcilable, meaning that there's multiple data coming across all of these reports which are different, then this is a red flag from the tax authorities. In addition, if there are comparisons between the performance of your business across different periods and industry averages that are also reflecting this, then this is a red flag. So it's important to know that when you are submitting your reports on a monthly basis, it's not just that they glance over it. They will look at this in depth, and they will provide this to your industry and sector and really analyze whether you're doing well, not doing well, and ask questions around that. Now, questions you should be asking yourself constantly is my accountant keeping a complete and accurate set of books? Do I have all the necessary supporting information for my business transactions? Does my balance sheet reflect a realistic financial position of my company? These are questions you should be consistently asking yourself. Scenario three is applying for a tax refund. Now, the big question that tax authorities will say is, why are you applying for a tax refund? Have you paid too much VAT? If yes, why? Have you paid too much corporate income tax? If yes, why? Now, applying for a tax refund is not as straightforward as you might think, particularly if you've overpaid. Now, you have to imagine that the tax authorities don't necessarily want to give you a refund. They want to keep what you've actually paid, and they are going to investigate whether they should be paying you and whether you should have a credit with them. So they will, again, go through all your books to analyze that. Now, keep in mind that tax planning, proper financial controlling are the best ways to minimize the costs associated with claiming back overpaid taxes at the year end. So make sure you get that done properly. Scenario four is if you are planning on liquidating your company in China. So deregistering a company in China will automatically trigger a tax audit to make sure that you have no outstanding tax liabilities. And normally what they do is that they will do an audit on the last 3 full years of operation to weigh out if you have any outstandings whatsoever. So remember, we want tax optimization, not tax evasion. We want to avoid as close to possible to get audited in China. I've gone through a tax audit myself. It's not the most pleasant of experiences, and it can certainly disrupt your focus for a good period of time. So I do encourage you to make sure that your books are in order, and that if you have any doubts or any gut feeling that is triggering something, make sure that you investigate it internally, and even just get regular health checks done within your organization to make sure you're avoiding this tax audit and any red flags and suspicions from the tax bureaus. I hope this video has helped, and if you've got any questions about how to avoid a tax audit in China, don't hesitate to reach out. That's why we're here. We're here to help and support you on your China journey. Have a great day. Take care and goodbye.